JV versus consortium. So we often come across these terminologies in our contracts, and sometimes we get deceived by these terms. We are going to see what is the exact uh, differences between these two type of contracts. So what is a joint venture? Two or more parties form a new legal entity. For example, if there are three parties, and JV should be treated as a fourth party, even though it is made up of three parties. So they work together for a specific project. They are governed by a JV agreement. So what are the key features of JV? As we discussed, that JV has a separate legal entity and shared control and shared decision making, profit sharing and risk sharing, or as agreed as per the agreement. In terms of legal and financial aspects, it is a separate company. For example, company A, B, and C forming a JV called D. D is treated as a separate company. So it has separate taxation, it has separate compliance, audits, accounts, everything will be separate. Okay, so when JV is preferred, so usually in large EPC projects or triple projects, when the project duration is very long and when they have high financial and technical skillful integration is required, they go for a JV. So what is a consortium now? Consortium is an association of independent firms. No new legal entity is created, such like JV. So they are formed mainly for bidding purposes. How? Because the members retain their independent identity. So A and B forms a consortium. There is no C or D named as a new consortium. It is the consortium of A and B. So there is a defined scope for each member. So the lead member will be agreed between the parties and the lead member will represent the consortium always. So from legal and financial aspects is that there is a joint and several liability to employer, individual taxations, separate accounting by the member of the consortium. So when consortium is preferred, when there is a qualification based tenders, for example, when we go for an EPC, when large EPCs, the EPC itself might not have the capacity for the engineering. They might be good in procurement and construction. They might not be good in design for such an high technological projects. So in such projects, they will tie up with a design company or an engineering company who has a well-versed design capacity. So one party will bring an engineering expertise. Sometimes there may be three parties. One party will give a procurement expertise and one party will give a construction expertise. So they all three together go for the tender based on the specialized scope on the projects. And this is usually preferred in short to medium duration works, not for long duration works. JV versus consortium, what are the key differences? JV is in one entity, consortium is a multiple entity. JV has a shared risk, profit, everything. But consortium has a scope-based venture. From employer's perspective, what is a JV? It is single point accountability that you can treat JV as a single point accountability for anything in the contract as a contractor. When it comes to a consortium, even though the lead member is coordinating and critical for the coordination, it will be a bit difficult because you can feel the identity difference between each parties. So coming to the final thoughts and the conclusion is JV is a deep partnership and highly integrated association, whereas consortium is a strategic collaboration for temporarily for a project or for a particular scope. Thanks for watching, and let me know what next topics we should discuss. Please comment below. Thank you.